There's a new entrant in the GOP race for Texas Comptroller who's entering with Governor Greg Abbott's support. This is Friday, June 20th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, it's a beautiful Friday in the Lone Star State. Thanks for spending part of it with the Texas Minute. After a disastrous legislative session, a major lobby group is now shaking up internally. More on that story coming up. The Austin Independent School District is moving forward with several changes aimed at improving the district's financial outlook. According to the district superintendent, actions are being taken to produce $9.6 million in savings, principally through a 20% reduction in their central office staffing. AISD is facing a $110 million budget deficit for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. A teacher and coach in the Medina Independent School District stands accused of having a sexual relationship with a student. Bradley Thomas Love is a teacher and head high school boys basketball coach who was arrested last weekend for an offense that allegedly occurred on April 25th. The Medina ISD superintendent has issued a statement acknowledging Love's arrest and indicating that he began working for the district last August. The district has not yet confirmed Love's current employment status, although his name no longer appears in Medina ISD's online teacher directory. State records show that Love does not hold a Texas teaching certificate. Republican State Senator Kelly Hancock of North Richland Hills has officially entered the race for the Texas Comptroller with the full backing of Governor Greg Abbott. Hancock resigned from the Senate this week and was sworn in yesterday as chief clerk of the agency by outgoing Comptroller Glenn Hager. This move shaking up the GOP race is designed to sidestep a 2002 legal opinion from then Attorney General Greg Abbott, which held that a sitting state senator can't be appointed to a position requiring Senate confirmation during the term for which they were elected. By resigning and taking on the role of chief clerk, Hancock avoids triggering the Senate confirmation process while still stepping into the agency's top position for the remainder of Hager's term through January 2027. While Hancock's record has been generally conservative, some activists have raised concerns. For example, during this most recent legislative session, Hancock voted for an amendment watering down a ban on taxpayer-funded lobbying before it left the Senate on its way to be killed in the House. Back in 2023, Hancock was one of two Republican senators voting with Democrats to remove Attorney General Ken Paxton from office. Hager will officially step down as Texas Comptroller to take over as the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System on July 1st. He praised Hancock's record, as did the governor, who immediately announced his 2026 endorsement of Hancock. Already in the hunt for the GOP Comptroller nomination were Railroad Commissioner Christy Craddock and former State Senator Don Huffines of Dallas. The Texas Minute will be right back.
News and analysis on what's happening in Texas. End your day with daily headlines from Texas Scorecard. Every day at 5 p.m., join me, Brandon Waltons, as we recap the biggest stories of the day and talk about why they matter to you. Listen and subscribe to Daily Headlines from Texas Scorecard.
Texans for Lawsuit Reform has long played a major role in state politics, but it's undergoing internal leadership changes after a legislative session widely seen as a failure for the organization's agenda. In a press release issued yesterday, TLR announced the retirement of longtime co-founder and leader Dick Trabolsi, a Democrat who served as one of the key architects of the organization's decades-long existence. TLR also noted the departure of two board members, Joe Popolo and Alan Hassenflew. The internal shakeup follows a bruising year for TLR's reputation politically and legislatively. During the recent session, the group backed several controversial proposals, most of which failed to make it to the governor's desk. Beyond its legislative agenda, TLR has also found itself in the crosshairs for its behind-the-scenes role in the failed impeachment of Attorney General Ken Paxton. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Adam Kahn, Aaron Anderson, and Brandon Waltons. Nick Shepard produces the podcast, and he gets it delivered to your ears. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for listening to the first news of the day for the Lone Star State. This has been the Texas Minute with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.